Hi guys, and welcome back to Beauty Fortified. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sue and I make hair care, skincare and makeup videos for the more mature women. So today I thought I would do a whole look using cream makeup. And the reason for this is that often as we age, cream makeup becomes the most flattering on our skin, and specifically if you have dry skin. Now I have normal combination skin, but I do find that I love things like a cream blush and cream contour as well, because I find that they just really meld into the skin, and oftentimes depending on the texture of your blush, it can look like it's sitting on the skin, and that can emphasize your skin's texture. So I do find that cream products are very forgiving. So I'm going to start off with, this is actually a cream to powder foundation, and it's one that's by MAC. It is the Studio Fix Tech cream to powder foundation, and I'm going to try and apply it today with a sponge. I've never applied it with a damp sponge, so we're going to see how that goes, and if it doesn't work, then I'm just going to resort to a brush. So this looks like it's gelling with the skin, with the sponge. I just find oftentimes the sponge is a little bit more gentle on the skin. I do have enlarged pores. I have quite a bit of texture, and I find that this application method is really just the best. So we're just smoothing this all over, and obviously you can use any liquid foundation of your choice. I'm using this one specifically because you don't necessarily need to powder it down, and of course today we are not using any powder. So I'm happy with that. I really have kind of pounced it into my skin just to create a smoother look as possible. So now I'm going to go in with some concealer, and today I'm using my Chanel Le Correcteur. I am in the shade B30, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on under the eye area, and I have done a video on this. This is my concealer of the moment. I really have been enjoying it. Just really helps to lighten and brighten the under eye area, and I find that the best way to apply it is with your fingers. It just helps to warm up the product and just kind of pat it into the skin. So it really is a lovely one. And now I'm going to go onto the brows, and today I'm using a brow pomade, and it's from Benefit. It looks like that. I am in the shade number 3. This particular one comes with its own little applicator, but before I do that, I'm just going to brush up my brows using a spoolie. This always just helps to kind of style them. And then I'm going to go in with the brow pomade, and I really love this. It is quite easy. It makes application easy, quick and easy, and it's just a lovely soft finish. I also use the pencil, which I really like as well. So just popping a little bit of that onto the brows. So the brows are done. I'm just going to soften them slightly by just pulling the spoolie through the brows again, and I find that this helps to diffuse the color. If you feel like you've gone a little bit dark, I just do that and it kind of diffuses the application. And now we're going to go on to eyes. So I'm going to go in with an eyeliner first, and I'm going in with a MAC Teddy, and this is just a soft brown, and I just want to create a little hint of definition under the eyes. I don't like to go too bold or intense under the eyes because I find it does tend to close up my eyes. So any kind of cream pencil is your friend here. And then for the mobile lid, I'm going to go in with one of my Revlon Velour sticks, and can't remember what shade this is in, but it's in Truffle. There we go. And I really like these because they do come with a little sponge on the end. So I'm going to apply a little bit of this, but just to the outer corner. Just taking it a little bit up into the crease, but we are going to blend that. And this really does stay all day, this Revlon Velour stick. And I just wish that they had more of a variety of colors, because I really do rate them. They're very good. So now I'm going to blend that out. And especially where I've got it on my hood, I'm just going to make sure it's all blended. And this is just to give a very slight definition to the eye. So you could use a number of things on the lid, on the mobile lid. You could go in with a MAC paint pot, for instance. This is in the shade Antiqued. This will just give you a very light kind of gleaming shimmer to the eye. Or you could go in with a very neutral stick. I don't have it here, but the Bobbi Brown one in taupe is really good. It's just a cream shadow. So you can really use anything you want to. I'm using a slightly deeper shade because I do have hooded lids. And so I find I do benefit from a little bit of the extra definition. So I'm going to come back to the eyes in a bit. But now I'm going to go in with a little bit of cream contour. And today I'm going in with the NYX stick, Wonder Stick, and it's in the shade Universal. Unfortunately, you can't get this in South Africa anymore because NYX has pulled out. You can find some alternative ones. I think Rimmel has one, and I think Maybelline has one. And I'm just going to gently apply this where I want a little bit of contour. And this is a really lovely one to blend. It's quite soft. I'm going to go in with a little bit on the side of the nose, like that, just to contour my nose. And then I'm going to take a small foundation brush. You can use a big foundation brush if you would prefer. This just gives me a little bit more of precision. And I'm just going to blend it in lightly. This just helps to define the cheekbones. And it really is, as I say, such a lovely product. It's really soft and easy to blend. And just gives you a little bit of structure to the face. And adds a little bit of a bronzing effect as well. And now I'm going to go in with a little bit of cream blush, and one of my favorites is the MAC Glow Play blush, and this is in the shade Grand, and I do believe it's one of their biggest sellers. So I'm going to go in again with a small blush brush and going to apply this very lightly to the cheeks. And this is really, it's a beautiful formulation. It does kind of dry down to a satin finish. And I find that it does have quite a bit of longevity. So that's really nice as well. And it's quite a universal shade. It kind of goes with any lipstick. It goes with a subtle lip gloss or a bolder lipstick. Just depends what your preference is. But cream blush for mature skins, it's just really the way to go. I just find I never have to worry about blending too much or whether it's sitting on the skin, because I know that it's just going to kind of meld into the skin. So I'm quite happy with that. And I'm going to go in onto the lids with a little bit of this blush just to kind of waken them up. I'm not using a crease shade. I would ordinarily use a darker crease shade just to define my crease because I do have hooded lids. So we're not doing that today, but I'm just going to go in under the brow with just a little bit of this. And it just really helps to draw the look together and just to kind of waken up the skin. It really is such an underrated technique, this, to put a little bit of blush under your brow bone. You need to be careful. You don't want to make it too pink or too red, but it really just does help with creating a wide awake look. So really like that. And now I'm going to go in with a little bit of mascara. And today I am using my MAC Stack mascara. I'm going to apply 2 coats of this to each eye. And now onto lips. I'm going to go in with a very kind of neutral gloss. And today I'm going in with the silk gloss, and this is from Maybelline, and it's called the Lifter Gloss, and they really do have some beautiful, very kind of neutral shades in this range, and I was quite impressed. But first of all, I'm going to line my lips with my NYX 828 Ever. That's the shade Pencil, and this is just a really lovely nude. And now I'm going to pop on a little bit of this gloss. You do need to use it quite sparingly. It does have quite a big doe foot applicator. And so guys, that's the finished look using all cream products. So I must say the things that really stand out to me are the Studio Fix Tech Cream to Powder Foundation. I really like this, and you can get away with not powdering down if you do have dry to normal skin. So I really like that one. It just gives a really smooth finish. I really like the MAC Glow Play blushes. I think they're absolutely beautiful on mature skins. They just kind of meld into the skin as opposed to sinking into the skin, but they just add a beautiful color and really easy to apply, and they have decent staying power. And then also really loving my NYX Wonder Stick. I think it works beautifully as a contour and as a bronzer. And then of course my Revlon, here we go, my Revlon Velour cream eyeshadow, and I really do love these sticks, and they do stay on all day, so I really do rate them. And then last but not least, the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline, and this is in the color Silk. So I think everything just kind of really pulls beautifully together. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your favorite cream products are. I'd really love to hear from you. Please leave your comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.